Still no details on a motive or where that murder weapon ended up, but the man who admitted to killing 4 students near the University of Idaho in 2022 is getting ready to spend the rest of his life in Idaho State Prison. I'm executive reporter Karen Laren. As we await his final sentencing hearing, we're outlining the key evidence in the prosecutor's case against Bryan Kohberger.
911 location of your emergency.
Something is happening. Something happened in our house. We don't know what.
The 4 were stabbed with a knife, but no weapon has been located at this time.
It took me a second. I really had to think about what I had just heard. 4 murders in Moscow, Idaho is so out of character.
It was a case that captivated the country. 4 students killed at 4 in the morning and several weeks without a suspect. The killer still unidentified and on the loose as police say they still don't have a weapon or even a suspect.
There is a threat out there still, possibly. We don't know.
I think the confusion, at least for me, and I think all of us, has only heightened in the last couple days.
By early December, police started circulating surveillance footage focusing on this car caught on camera around the time of the murders. While still asking for the public's help, behind closed doors, prosecutors were piecing together critical evidence in the case that eventually led them to their suspect and a name we heard for the first time on December 30th, 2022.
Detectives arrested 28-year-old Bryan Christopher Kohberger in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania.
Now, this is the first major update in the case since the students were murdered in mid-November. Police in Moscow holding a press conference this afternoon. When the probable cause affidavit was unsealed days later, we learned police used cell phone data and genetic genealogical DNA to narrow in on Bryan Kohberger in the middle of the night at his parents' house in the Poconos. We now know the final piece of evidence that secured those search warrants came from the family's trash can left out on the curb with a direct link to the crime scene. Prosecutors say DNA from a Q-tip came from the father of whoever's DNA was found on the button snap of a K-bar knife sheath found at the crime scene underneath Madison Mogen's body. After his arrest, Bryan Kohberger's DNA was deemed a perfect match to the only male DNA found on that sheath, something his lawyers would spend years working to keep out of evidence presented at trial.
This identification was done in complete secret behind closed doors, and it's been continued to be a secret. And that should raise red flags for Your Honor about privacy interests that are at stake.
Although police have never found the murder weapon, investigators say they have proof Bryan Kohberger ordered the knife and sheath on Amazon in March 2022 and even browsed online for a replacement sheath after it was left behind at the crime scene. Browsing history, they say he took efforts to delete. And when it comes to Kohberger's connection to the King Road house, prosecutors point to cell phone data. They say their suspect's cell phone pinged a cell tower near the crime scene 23 times in the 4 months leading up to that deadly night in November. Every encounter in the middle of the night between 10 p.m. and 4 in the morning.
I think that's what the affidavit shows, is somebody who was stalking a house.
Meanwhile, the criminal case moved forward. Prosecutors went for the death penalty, and concerns over an unbiased jury moved the trial to Ada County. Bryan Kohberger was transferred to Boise in September, and we've learned a lot more about his interest in crime. Not only was he actively pursuing a PhD in criminology at Washington State, but prior assignments published in public court documents outline his research in collecting evidence from crime scenes and how to prevent contamination. Prosecutors say Kohberger used this knowledge to plan the perfect crime, wearing gloves and that mask seen by a surviving roommate, and why by the time they got to his car in Pennsylvania 7 weeks later, it was aggressively cleaned to remove any evidence tracked inside.
In Pennsylvania, the defendant's car was seized, and it was actually pretty much disassembled internally. The defendant's car had been meticulously cleaned inside. And the state would present to the jury that was part of the defendant's plan in covering up this.
At a change of plea hearing earlier this month, Latah County prosecutor Bill Thompson laid out their case. He said evidence shows Kohberger entered the house from an unlocked back door, went straight upstairs where he killed Maddie Mogen and Kaylee Gonsalves, asleep at the time in Maddie's room, somehow leaving the knife sheath behind.
The state's evidence would show that Xana Knodel was still awake at this time. In fact, had taken a DoorDash order
Evidence shows Xana, who was still scrolling TikTok on her phone, then crossed paths with the masked intruder, becoming Bryan Kohberger's next victim. He then killed her boyfriend, Ethan Chapin, asleep in her bed. After multiple motions to get the death penalty taken off the table, a last-ditch effort to avoid execution. Just 6 weeks before the start of trial, Bryan Kohberger changed his plea.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
As we mentioned, we will have full coverage for you tomorrow of Bryan Kohberger's sentencing hearing on air and online. That hearing is scheduled to start at 9 a.m. And be sure to join us on Friday night right here at 10 o'clock for a deep dive into this case that spanned more than 2.5 years.